I'm going to show you a really cool project that has a lot of potential inside of the Web3 gaming space. Are you ready for that? Well, let's get it. Yo, my name is Aaron and welcome to UX Crypto. I hope all of you are doing well out there. So today, yes, I want to show you a really cool altcoin gem. But just before I do, why don't you press that subscribe button, right? Because you need to be around for the crypto bull run so we can get gains together. We've been absolutely smashing it recently. So you are in the right place to be killing it and doing really well in this crypto bull market. If you like that, press the like button. And if you want to leave me comments down below of what you think of this project and just any others that you might be quite keen on to me to look at, then do that and drop it down below. But without no further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the project we are looking at today is called LITT LAB Games, okay, and the price currently, look at it, 0.006, okay, so really low. But in terms of information for this, that obviously you don't have quite a lot because it's very new. But all I'm going to say to you, right, is look at this chart right here, right? Absolutely parabolic, okay? So yeah, definitely not something maybe we've been sleeping on, but we shouldn't be, okay? Because look at this. But I have actually got more info around the tokenomics and all that fun stuff. So let's look at that a little bit. So to try and get a bit more clearer in terms of what's going on with it, so you can see that the market cap is actually under a million, okay, so 966,000. So yes, very small low cap right here. In terms of the circulating supply, we have 144 million, I think that is, and only 4% out. So obviously, like a lot of these gaming projects, they don't have a lot of their supply out, right? So that's just something to think about. And then like 3 billion, or is it maybe a trillion, I think it is, of max and total supply. Okay, so something to note down right there. In terms of the games right now, we have 50% up on the day. All right, so it's absolutely smashing it. You know, when you're looking at this, it might be even higher, right? But yeah, I'm just definitely bringing it to your attention because it's killing it, right? And look, in the last 30 days, it's up 92%. So yes, it's doing absolutely really well. 100% in 7 days. So yes, something to pay attention to. But why is it going parabolic? Well, let me show you the project. So here we go, LITT LAB Games. All right, and what is it? So this gonna be lit. Web 2.5 gaming publisher and studio. So it's a studio, right? So you can definitely see it's not just one game, it's a studio. And then yeah, LITT LAB Games generates sustainable environments and new monetization models through lit adoption in all our published games, providing blockchain tools with a full Web 2.0 experience. Very cool, right? And you can see the graphics are quite nice here, as you can see. Look at these cool little graphics. And yeah, so this is one of the games you can see here, our game. So Cyber Titans. Our first title was released in May 2023 after 2 years of development. So it's literally been developed for 2 years, which is really cool. So top 1 most played games in Alexa launcher, and also become part of the DreamHack esports circuit on a main panel, along with titles like League of Legends. Really cool, right? So walking about some of the greats right there. So let's have a little look at this trailer of the gameplay, right?
Welcome to Cyber Titans, a multiplayer strategy game with crazy mechanics, where you lead your team against the world. Recruit your Titans, position them on the field, and send them onto the battleground. Choose the smartest way to manage your economy during the game. Merge Titans, level up your totem, or roll the cyber shop. There are 43 unique characters. If you combine them correctly in the field, synergies will be activated, increasing your total team power. Equip items to turn them unstoppable, and change the course of the game in the Crystal Challenge. Each game of Cyber Titans is unpredictable, and your strategy will define which kind of player you are. Play your luck to be crowned champion. Cyber Titans. Unleash the fury of the Titans.
So there you go, really cool. You can see the trailer is really nice, good quality game. So from what I can tell, this is a PC game because it's obviously on the desktop right now. So yeah, that's really cool and something to note down, right? So yeah, Web3 solution. So we develop our own technology focused on Web3 integration with a friendly user experience. Cool. Integrated wallet, so you can integrate a wallet in its Web 2.0 experience, bringing full blockchain tools. Our user experience is 100% agnostic, and gasless. Cool, that's really nice to know. So the LITT token, all right. So what exactly is a LITT token? So a token made for gamers with a zero-sum economy. It will be used in every title published by LITT LAB Games, burning as a way of life. Cool. On ramp system, it is very simple to buy LITT tokens with fiat. Just one click and it will go directly on your wallet. Web 2.5. Web 2.5 is here to stay. Nice one, man. And then you've got a couple of partners right here, which we'll go into in a minute. So yeah, that is the general site. Oh, looks pretty cool, wouldn't you say? So just before I go into the deep dive, I just want to show you a little bit about how this all works with my cheat sheet, right? And if you have not heard about it, then yes, you need to be paying attention, because this is accumulation phase right now to be getting into projects which could do really, really well in the up and coming bull market. And if you're missing out on these gems, then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to help you. You just have to do your own thing and you can just be in the wind, right? But this is a system to be able to help you and get a great portfolio for the bull run. So let me quickly show you. So this is actually my cheat sheet, and LITT Labs inside of here, and I actually scored this. So it gets scored within the team, partners, idea, website, the product, the social media, the coin utility, the tokenomics, and after also give you price projection and all that stuff. Gives you the ability to find the diamonds in the rough before everybody, because we're looking at fundamentals of a project, right? We're not going on the pump and dumps and all the hype and all that stuff. We're finding things before they even do that, right? So that is the name of the game, and hence why I've got so many coins that we can benchmark against to see the value where other people might not be seeing it. So definitely check out this out. So LITT Labs is now actually inside the cheat sheet, inside of the gaming section, and inside of there you'll be able to benchmark this against other crypto gaming projects, and also, you know, see the opportunity what lies in front of you. You can benchmark between different partners, different teams, who scores better in different areas, and that will be able to make you find the diamonds in the rough. If you want to have access to this and see each other at the top together, then you need to join the business class tier right here, and you'll get full access. We've only got 50 spaces now. We sold out on the first 20, so now we are here, and yeah, you can get everything. We've got VIP Discord, which is really useful. We've got some really good coins getting thrown up in here, so we're reviewing all of them. And this is the area that you will find loads of coins, which I haven't even gone into deep dives yet, but you can look into them and you probably get in way before me even, right? But the cheat sheet is so powerful, you'll get a lot of benefits from this. You can check that out, link in the description. Yeah, definitely check it out. You will not regret it. Now is the time to start thinking about getting your bags packed for the bull run, all right? But with no further ado, let's go into the deep dive for this project. So the first place we're going to look at is the team. Are they strong? Do they have legs behind them? Can they pull off a great project? Well, let's go and check that out. So the team, so LITT Labs team I have found on here. So we're going to have a little look at some of the main characters inside of this, all right? So we've got the CTO right here. So let's check the CTO, and that is Tony C. All right. So this is Tony C, and obviously as a good sign, he's got Cyber Titans on his display picture. And you've got, yeah, CTO, and he used to be a Unity team lead. So that is a program. If you don't know what that is, it is from building games. And yes, he's got some quite good game experience, right? So senior product developer for Volkswagen Group, really cool. Game and mobile developer as well. So he's got a lot of experience in becoming a mobile developer. So definitely pretty cool, right? Next we have Elliot right here, and he's also linked to LITT Labs. So he's actually an advisor. You can see that here. So he's also a strategic advisor for Chain GPT and LITT Labs. So that seems to be his thing, an advisor. So that's pretty cool. He's got some good crypto experience. And here is the co-founder, Javier, right here. And we can see his experience. So with him, he's the COO. And before that, he's done some stuff with DeFi, DeFi analyst, so innovation manager. But yeah, in terms of the others, not as experienced, but yeah, not too bad. And then the next guy we're looking at is the co-founder and the CEO, which obviously is the main shaker and mover inside this project, right? And he's obviously representing this. And yeah, you can see that he's quite experienced as well, actually. So he's a CEO and he's representing for 1 year. But before that, the chief operating officer at Upgrades Esports, all right? And obviously you can see that he's got some other experience as well inside of the esports mobile gaming as well. So yes, pretty good experience. But what is Upgrade Esports, right? Like, you know, let's have a little look at that. Upgrade Esports is basically a Clash of Royale brawl like Clash of Clans, I think that says. So that's pretty cool. I've actually checked the app out. And yeah, pretty cool, right? So you can see that they actually done quite well. So he's got 100,000 downloads, and he was doing that for 3 years. So he managed to obviously get out to market, which is really good. So this is an app to basically help you inside of esports. So very cool. And yep, managed to get 100,000 downloads. So pretty cool. So there you go. That's the team. But what about the partners, right? Let's have a little look at that. Okay, so the partners right here, and you can see that, yep, Seedify, a partner, BNB Chain, Chainlink, you got Hacken, so they've been audited, I assume. And yeah, some Dex tools on there as well. Yeah, so pretty cool partners. No proper massive standout ones, obviously the usual suspects, but yeah, pretty decent indeed. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be looking at is the idea. Okay, so what is so cool about the idea? Let's get into that real quick. So the idea is really this, right? So Web 2.5 gaming publisher and studio. So in terms of where that is in terms of a narrative, it is very, very strong. All right, so obviously the games are pretty good, but the gaming studios are where everything is happening, right? And obviously infrastructure inside of gaming is potentially a very big idea and a really good narrative. Obviously there's a lot of narratives inside of crypto, but this one I think is going to go definitely quite far. It's a desktop slash PC game, so there is some information I would like to share you with that. For example, if we was to look at the global market of games, you can see how that's all broken down. So browser PC games is 2.3 billion in terms of costs and people playing that, and then your console games are 51 billion, right? Mobile games are 92 billion, all right? And then yeah, PC games downloaded, boxed, and all that stuff, 38 billion. So we're kind of looking around here, right? But yeah, I would definitely say what is 22% of the whole market. Obviously, this is why mobile games, potentially the opportunity of them doing really well right here is where it's at. But I do think this area right here is also very, very valuable, right? So definitely something to think about. I would like to see, maybe cross-platform, because then you get this whole market. And if, for example, coins like GFAL, right, and projects like that, they're basically covering all of this. So that's hence why the potential for them is massive. Okay, so what about the website, right? I'm going to do a little bit of a review on the site, so let's get into that. Okay, so the actual website, I would say, is very basic. Okay, so it looks nice, you've got everything you need, but I can scroll one like that and it's done. Okay, that is the whole site. But one thing I would say is, obviously this is just the game studio side. In terms of the game, that's also something I'm going to consider. So for example, if we actually click on play for free, we can see the actual Cyber Titans website, and this is much better. All right, this is very, very cool. This makes you want to play the actual game and giving you a lot more about it. One thing I actually like is obviously the product, and I will get into that in a second. But yeah, you can actually see that this is way better than the actual studio. If they made this page like the studio, then I would be like, oh wow, right? But yeah, they obviously have focused that on the landing page for the game. So yes, but that's fine, because this is what if you're going to play the game. So that one brings me into the product, which I just showed you. Okay, so let's have a little look at that. Okay, so the game, all right, so definitely looks very, very cool. So it's available on Epic Games and also the Alexa store, and I don't think it's out on Apple or this Windows yet, but maybe it will come at some point. But yes, what you can see is it is a very cool product. It, for some reason, when I looked at the trailer, it just really reminded me of like chess, but like on steroids, right? So I really like that idea. I like playing chess. I don't know about you guys, but if you think about the demographic of crypto, it is around 30 to 40-year-olds, or even more than that actually. So a game like this could be quite big inside that narrative, and obviously PC gamers, that is the generation and target audience for that, right? So yeah, I definitely think it's got some potential and could be played quite a lot. So it would be really good to see how that all goes down. You can even see that it looks like a chess game, right? Just from this, it looks like chess. So yeah, I think that's really cool. One thing as well to note with the product is free to play, right? So that's absolutely great, because when there's no barriers to entry, it will let people adopt it. So this is something that could be quite well adopted. So very cool. In terms of the style, really like the style as well. It is like a balance between, cartoony but not cartoony, right? So bit more like in between of the childlike games, but also adult as well. So yeah, I think it's very good. The graphics are very nice. Okay, so looks pretty cool, but what about the socials, right? Are we doing well in social media with this one? Well, let's have a little look. So here we are. This is the Twitter account, and yeah, it's looking pretty healthy, right? 57,000 followers, so pretty nice. And if we look at interactions, we've got 14 comments, we've got 23,000 views, 87 likes, so pretty nice. You can actually see the gameplay here as well, so you can see how someone is playing on Twitter, and you can actually see, overall how you actually play the game, right? Really, really cool. So you can see it all speeded up and all that, but graphics are looking nice. Gotta say, very nice visuals. Other stuff around the socials look really cool. So you can see they're actually going to events, doing PC gaming. So that is very good sign that they're getting themselves out there. So another really, really cool thing to note is Cyber Titans Games nominated as the best Web3 gaming video game of the year. Okay, so that is really, really cool. So literally nominated with all those companies you just saw. So you can see that they're, you know, I think it's Illuvium, right? So they're going against Illuvium. Definitely really cool. And you can see that they, obviously this is LITT Labs, but they actually have Cyber Titans Twitter account, and we can see that, yeah, that's also pretty good as well. 44,000 views. Okay, so the next thing is coin utility. What can you do with a coin, right? Is there anything quite different, anything quite innovative? Well, let's check that out. In terms of the coin utility, this is what I've got a diagram in the white paper, which is probably interesting. So you do a tournament, then there's a 2.5% burn, okay? And then you can get tournament tickets, and then you can get free to play in the game, and then there's also a burn as well when you play, okay? So 2.5% burn as well. Tournament fee, and then there's a club, and I think NFT marketplace with skins, pretty cool. And also, like, so lit players, they do a burn for that as well. So there's a lot of burning of the token, which obviously can make the supply, supply and demand, right? Which is pretty cool. And you can also do farming. So I would say, yeah, it's quite good in terms of that side of things. Actually, when you go on the site, you can actually see they also have staking as well. So if we click on that, let's have a little look. So here is the potential earning you can do. So 131%, pretty cool. And that is locked term for 7 days. Okay, so that's quite interesting indeed. And yeah, this is actually a pairing of BUSD. So this is on Binance, built on Binance. Also do something called NFT staking as well. I'm not sure how that really works, but yeah, I think you can connect here and potentially stake your NFTs. Okay, but what about the tokenomics? Well, you know, it's quite hard to find it because obviously in CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, we don't have any data, but I'll try and get into this a little bit as much as I can. Here you go, this is the tokenomics, and you can see it's got, I think it's 3 trillion, all right? That's quite a lot actually, of supply. And then you can see how that's divided up. But yeah, something to think about. It doesn't seem the most decentralized. So obviously team gets 14% there. And then all of this right here, it's obviously small percentages, but it does add up, would be for them, right? And then you've got like marketing going out to the public, advisory 6%. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, new games get 18%. That's pretty cool. In-game rewards gets 10%. Farming gets 14%. So that all goes to the public technically. But yeah, that's something to think about. There you go, our deep dive done. I have not managed to find any extra games. They've only seemed to have one game out at the moment. But obviously, like a lot of these other projects we've got into early, they might start out with one game, and then you can obviously see a proof of concept, gives you confidence, and then you might start seeing the quality, what comes out after, right? There's a lot of other coins out here which obviously say that they've got all these games and things like that, but there's no proof of concept, which obviously is risky. Okay, one which is pretty cool is they have a proof of concept, they have a game, which is really, really cool. If you're really keen on this and you really think it's a good project, then you should definitely look at a bullish price target for this, shouldn't you? So what is that? The bullish price target? We're going somewhere, right? We're going to go GALA Games. All right, so let's check that out. The bullish target, all right, we're going to try and get to is here. Okay, so 608 million. All right, and this was GALA Games. So you might be like, why GALA Games? Well, obviously GALA Games had and did go parabolic. Okay, and it went parabolic of one game before, but then obviously built throughout the market and got loads of different games now, loads of different user cases. But you know, when it first started out, it had one game. So this is why I'm using this as a benchmark, and obviously in the gaming narrative as well. So what are we going to do to make that happen? So if the current market cap is 1 million, right, then how do we get to that? Well, it would probably be quite easy, right? Because we just need to do that. So literally that's a 600x, all right? So let's just quickly show you. So we do 1 times by 608. So there you go, 608x. So, you know, pretty damn simple calculation there. Okay, so what if you were really, really bullish on this and you think it can just do way higher than that? Then you need to see the super bullish target. So what is that? Let's check it out. The super bullish target is right here, okay? It is the market cap of GALA Games in the all-time high in the last cycle, and that was 4.96 billion. But we're going to round that to 5 billion because it's very, very close. So, you know, what do you think that is going to be? It's going to be pretty damn simple again, okay? So we've got a market cap of 1 million, right? So that's just 1, and you times that by 5,000. All right, and that literally gives us 5 billion. So there you have it. If you was to get LITT Labs to GALA Games market cap at the all-time high at 5 billion, right, you would have a 5,000x. So there you have it. Do you think the project is good? Okay, definitely let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would love to know your opinion. If you like this video, then press the like button. That would be really good for the algorithm and help me out on my channel. And if you are new here and you need to get your bag packed for the crypto bull run, then subscribe and you're in the right place. All right, press that button right there. And if you're interested in getting a great portfolio, then you need to check out my cheat sheet, and you can get that link in the description. If you want to find out more about the cheat sheet, then check out the trailer right there for it, and it breaks it all down to what you will get. And if you just want to see a really strong coin, which you should potentially look at, which I've gotten early and I'm still really bullish on, check this coin out here, because this is absolutely a beast of a project. But if I do not see you, I will see you at the top. Bam.